Tonight on Newsbeat,
we are offering a family reward of up to $1 million.
a new reward is offered in the search for Nancy Guthrie.
The president will lay out the case for why he and Republicans are better suited to continue tackling the affordability crisis.
Lawmakers in Washington prepare for the State of the Union, and fish fries return to red stick with the Lent season. All this and more, Tuesday Newsbeat starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Jaden Cotton.
And I'm Chancellor Anderson.
We begin tonight in Washington, where lawmakers, government officials, and special guests are gathering at the Capitol for tonight's State of the Union address. The address is expected to focus mainly on President Trump's handling of the economy. The speech comes soon after the Supreme Court dealt a major blow to the administration by striking down tariffs. The Democratic response to the State of the Union will be delivered by Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger and will be focusing on cost of living issues.
And certainly I'll be talking about, what I hear so frequently from families across Virginia. And I know that so much of what I hear from Virginians is similar to what my counterparts in states across the country are hearing about the challenges that people are facing, particularly as it relates to issues of affordability.
Tonight's State of the Union will begin tonight at 8 with the response to follow soon after.
Over the past month, people have been closely following the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Leigh Walden has the latest update on the search.
I'm coming on to say it is day 24 since our mom was taken in the dark of night from her bed.
As law enforcement is working on the investigation into the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, her daughter, Today Show anchor Savannah Guthrie, is offering up a reward for her mother's recovery.
We are offering a family reward of up to $1 million.
This is in addition to the FBI's $100,000 reward for information about 84-year-old Guthrie. It's the first we've heard from one of Guthrie's children in more than a week. Amidst the plea, Savannah Guthrie acknowledged for the first time that her mother may no longer be alive.
She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves.
CNN's chief law enforcement and intelligence analyst John Miller believes this video comes as substantive tips in the case are slowing down.
The family still believes, and investigators concur with this, that there's still someone out there, maybe more than one someone, who actually knows.
Meanwhile, new details have emerged about the masked person seen on doorbell camera footage. The suspect visited her doorstep on 2 different days, not just the morning she is believed to have been kidnapped, a source told CNN. The Pima County Sheriff's Department said in a statement Monday there is no date or time stamp associated with these images, and suggesting the photos were taken on different days is purely speculative. I'm Leigh Waldman reporting.
Savannah Guthrie also announced a $500,000 donation to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, saying she hopes the attention given to her family will be extended to all those missing loved ones.
With the start of Lent season, many people are getting seafood on Fridays, but instead of a crawfish boil, it's a fish fry. Haley Pepperon with what's been cooking.
In the parking lot of 412 North Street, you may see people frying, yet the fish fry doesn't start here. It all starts through the doors in the kitchen.
Hot fries, coming to the pan.
Members of the Knights of Columbus come together on Fridays to make meals for the community. Each plate costs $10 and comes with fried catfish, fries, and hush puppies. With the process starting in the kitchen, members toss the fish in a batter, which then gets brought out to the fryers. Once done, the fish, fries, and hush puppies are brought back in to get boxed and bagged.
We have our own recipe for that batter, and we mix all that together, and then I take the catfish and I put them in buttermilk and soak them for about a half an hour in buttermilk. Then I pull them out piece by piece, and we roll it in the batter, and then we put it in the fryers and fry it. I think the first day was exceptional. We have 2 more scheduled. We do it every other Friday, and I know for the next one I've got to buy more supplies, and that's always a good sign.
The members of the Knights of Columbus share their love of cooking with the Baton Rouge community. With some of them even being LSU alums, they hope students will get a chance to stop by and try some homemade fish. With making well over 70 sales for the first fish fry, they're excited for the next one, hoping more people hear about them and come.
This is the first time, inaugural fish fry. We did it a different way. We would buy the fish already fried from a local store here, and then we would add all the stuff in it. We were selling fish dinners, but it's a lot. We've stepped it up a few notches this year.
Though crawfish may be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of seafood, know that you can get fresh fried catfish just a few miles from LSU. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Haley Pepperone.
The next fish fry will be held on Friday, March 6th. So next time, if you're in the mood for some seafood, you know exactly where to go.
With warm weather returning to the Boo, one spot on campus is offering students relief from the heat. Reporter Wanye Mackey has more.
Located in the heart of campus, LSU Dairy Shop offers handcrafted ice cream made right here by LSU students. With a welcoming atmosphere and affordable prices, it's quickly become a student favorite.
And so it's super good, it's super delicious, and honestly, it's super cheap, and you're getting good quality ice cream, and you're supporting a good cause. So I highly recommend stopping by, grabbing a sweet treat, no matter even if it's cold outside. It's always good to get some LSU ice cream.
The shop not only supports student workers, but also provides a space where classmates can connect. Many say it's the perfect balance for productivity and indulgence.
Oh my gosh, I love working here. You get so many students who are in between classes, and everyone is always happy to get ice cream. I've never met somebody who is in a bad mood to get ice cream.
From classic vanilla to seasonal flavors, there's something for everyone. As temperatures rise, students say this spot is becoming a go-to destination. And with ice cream on the house, for some, it's a hard no.
So it's definitely something that, like, when you just want to take a break from class, you had a hard exam, come to the dairy store, get some ice cream, hang out with friends.
Whether you're studying for exams or just craving something sweet, LSU Dairy Shop might be a hidden gem you've been looking for. Reporting from Baton Rouge, I'm Wanye Mackey, Tiger TV.
The store is open from 10 to 5 every Monday through Friday.
Listen, Chance, you know, all this talk about fish fries and ice cream has me really wanting to go to a game at Alec Box and enjoy some concessions.
Me too, Jaden, but if you go tonight, you might want to get something a bit more warm. Weather correspondent Cassidy Trepanier has the forecast for tonight's game. Cassidy?
Thanks, Chance. Yes, it will be a pretty chilly game. Looking at forecast around 6 p.m., which is the time of first pitch at about 6:30. It will be 58 degrees, and those temperatures will only continue to drop. Around 7, it will be 56, going to 8:54, and eventually at 9:52. So it will be a pretty chilly game, making sure that you have a jacket or a blanket if you're on those bleachers. And if you're in the concession stands, I'm jealous of you because I know you'll be warm. That is your weather forecast for tonight, but after the break, I'll have your weather forecast for the rest of the week after a recent cold snap.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, your mind.
Love,
your mind.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love
your mind.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. Now, we saw how that weather is going to look tonight, but let's take a look at tomorrow's weather. Earlier in the morning, we will start off in those lower 50s, eventually going up into those upper 60s, continuing in the morning. Now, about noon, it will be 74 degrees, and we will see at 3:75, eventually seeing our high of 76 in between that period of sunset and 3 p.m., which will happen at 6:01 p.m., eventually going down into that temperature of 47 for the low that night. Now, taking a look at the rest of the week, like I said, tomorrow will be a mostly cloudy day with a high of 76 and a low of 47. Thursday will be partly cloudy, and Friday we will have some morning rain with that temperature of 77 during the day and 59 at night. Now, those upper 70s will be the trend for the rest of the week. Going into Saturday and Sunday, we see upper 70s to those upper 80s at nighttime, going into those lower 50s. And we will see a lower temperature on next Tuesday, eventually having a cold front that I will update you on as we get closer to that. That's all I have for your forecast. Back to you, Chance, at the desk.
Thank you, Cassidy. Tattoos and piercings have been around for centuries. Before this shop, it all started in 1998. Tattoo shops can seem sometimes scary or overwhelming, bringing fear and uncertainty in some customers. But FM, a little shop located down a long, narrow road, wouldn't know a single thing about uncertainty. With handmade artwork touching every wall, FM strives to make a body workshop that is free of judgment and values expression. Back in 1998, tattoos were very limited to African Americans as they were only able to choose from black, red, and green colors. This problem allowed Kirkland Bowdy, owner of FM, to create a space where anyone can come and indulge in the craft of body art.
You know, and the name FM, it's an acronym. It stands for Express Freedom for Unified Minds. So that's basically bringing people together in the industry, in the culture of, you know, body art, you know, so making everybody feel, you know, safe, you know, no matter the skin tone, you know, no matter the gender, no matter the body type, you know.
Every Wednesday, FM has $10 basic piercings and other discounted works. You can keep up with their weekly deals on their Instagram at FM University. And next at 5, a post-Mardi Gras crew of four-legged friends rolls through Red Stick.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, your mind.
Love,
your mind.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love
your mind.
Mardi Gras may be over, but this Sunday was anything but rough. Reporter Abigail Randall takes us to the Mystic Crew of Mutts.
Has that bark got your attention? It's all for a great cause. Baton Rouge's downtown was loud on Sunday when Bark in the Park, costume contest, and the Mystic Crew of Mutts rolled through, all for a great cause.
This is our biggest annual fundraiser that we've had to support our spay and neuter programs.
Area Animal Welfare Society fundraising mission goes to help the public spay and neuter their pets and the adoptable pets that are held at the cause shelter. And the Tigers are also finding ways to get our paws into the community. The LSU School of Veterinary Medicine stresses the importance of animal health and their impact.
We are the only veterinary school in Louisiana, so we have a major impact on the well-being of animals and also teaching the next generation of professionals that are going to be assisting and helping with these animals. And so I would say our impact is wide-reaching.
And that's the exact message that brought owners out to support the cause. Owners Crystal Thomas and Seth Paul brought Ivory Dior out to enjoy the scene and show their support.
They're already spayed and neutered when we adopted them, but we do most definitely support it.
A mission rooted in care for our four-legged friends can help bring Baton Rouge together.
I do believe it's good for Baton Rouge's community. Look at the different walks of life that you see here today. It's absolutely amazing, and everybody's here with one purpose, and that's for the animals.
Different walks of life with one common leash. For Tiger TV, I'm Abigail Randall.
If you want to see more adorable animals, the Capital Area Animal Welfare Society has applications to volunteer on their website, caaws.org. And after the break, one bread and breakfast in the Capital Region is helping expand Louisiana's French heritage.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, your mind.
Love?
Your mind.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love
your mind.
If you need conversational French practice, the Stockett Bed and Breakfast is the place to be. On every second Saturday of the month, Stockett, in collaboration with the Little by Little Foundation, hosts free French language practice sessions with participants ranging from native French speakers and LSU French professors to eager beginners. The sessions promote a friendly community of those open to learning more about French. The founder of the program, Nancy Little, is a French-speaking beginner and believes in sharing and preserving Louisiana's French culture and roots.
I want people to feel good about coming here and practicing their French in hopes that when we do have our French tourists here, that we are able to visit with them.
For many attendees, it's not just about learning language, but strengthening the community.
Well, listen, that's all we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Until next time, I'm Jaden Cotton.
And I'm Chancellor Anderson. Have a great night.